Hi, I'm going to show you how I help my daughter to read. What I use is the Bob books, sets 1 and 2. There's 12 books in each set. And then I have some lined paper for printing practice, and also a journal with lines in them as well, the 3 lines. And then I have a pencil, a number 2 pencil, and a really good eraser. Okay, so let's get started. This is what I have my daughter do. I have her select her book. So if we're on the first book, I'll have her select that book and read the title. And she'll have to sound out the title. Okay, she might have forgotten some of the sounds, so you might have to remind her. Don't make it so it's very frustrating, okay, because then she won't want to do this anymore. So I have her try to blend the sounds, and then once she starts getting frustrated, which can be pretty quick, then you help her. Mat. Sound it out with her and then say the word. Then I go to the next page, and here you'll have the author and the illustrator, and I don't have her read that because I want her to get through the book as fast as possible. I just have her read Mat. Okay. And here there'll be some beginning sounds. You can review it with your daughter. I wouldn't have her try to sound it out and read this by herself. It's just, it takes too much time, and you want to get through the book. So I just go over this really quick, or even ignore it sometimes. Okay, so then I'll have her start sounding it out again. So just sound it out, say the word, go to the next one. At, mat, sat. Okay, so she'll say that. Then she'll go to Sam. Okay, Sam, at, Sam sat. Okay, this, I only have her do 4 pages at the most. Because actually in the very beginning, she gets very frustrated, and if she has to sound out every single word, she will be very tired. So I just have her read it to the 4th page. In this case, 4. Yeah, 4. And then I have her close the book and then start over. Okay, and hopefully she won't have to sound out that many words again. But sometimes she does have to sound out every word again. So I have her try to read this 5 times until she doesn't have to sound out the words and she can recognize the words. So it can be sometimes 5 times or sometimes more. If she starts getting really frustrated, then I'll say, okay, just be done. Okay, go get your folder or your journal. Okay, so in the beginning we use this writing printing practice because the spaces were very big, 5/8 inches and 11/8 inches. And the thing is, the thing that I don't like about it is that it tears out, so we've lost all of the work that she's done before on the bigger pages. This one I got on Amazon, and actually you could just go to Target. I found this one at Target. And these are a perfect size. Look how big this is. I think this is as big as this 11/8. So she would write Mat. Okay, then she write Mat again, and every time she writes, she has to say the word. Okay, Mat again. So every time she writes it, she'd have to say it. Mat, sat, Sam. Okay, sounding it out and writing it. Okay, so let me show you some examples. So here my daughter, we did practically the whole first set doing that with these kind of paper, okay, and we've lost all of those papers. And then she started getting better at writing, so then we use this journal. It's easier to use the journal because then you don't have loose paper, but the writing is smaller. See, the spacing between the lines is smaller. So here she started Bob sat on a rug. I believe this is in the Up Pup. It's either Up Pup. I think. Anyways, so it starts. She started on the set 2 section, and so she'll write this. Here you can see she only wrote 2 sentences. Okay, but look at this. this is a pretty long sentence. And so I just had to write 2 sentences. It just depends on how she feels. And sometimes, most of the time, she doesn't want to do it, but I force her. So if I get 2 sentences out of her or 4 pages out of her, then I'm pretty happy. And after she writes it, I have her make sure and look to make sure that it's right, and have her read it again 2 times. And sometimes there's mistakes. So I'll make her go back and see, oh, what did you make a mistake on? So that is what I do for the reading. As my daughter got better, especially in set 2, starting with the green books in set 2 with the big hat and OK Kids, I started having my daughter make sentences herself so that she understood what the words meant. So for example, here, look, she wrote, but the bag had a rip. Mom and Dad saw the kids. Okay, so then I made her, okay, you got to use had in a sentence. So she wrote, the paper has a rip. Okay, well, obviously she didn't use the right verb. Because we had, but anyways, it's close enough, and I thought it was okay. Okay, Mom and Dad saw the kids. She got to use saw. She wrote, I saw a pet. And you'll notice that little kids, when they're like 5, they just sound it out, and they might forget vowels. And that's okay, because at least she's trying to sound out the letters. So this is what I've done at home to help my daughter read and write. Thanks for watching my video.